Here at the Solace Tree, we help children, teens, and adults who are grieving work through their grief by peer support groups. And the biggest medium in our organization is just coloring, drawing, painting. We have peers helping each other through it. So it's not us as professionals and adults telling someone how to grieve. It's more like, how does this work for you? Tell us more about your story. And then the kids, teens, and adults help each other get through the grieving process by knowing that they're not alone and they're finding that commonality and normalcy. Play is a huge part of children and teens' grief. And a lot of, from the younger children, it's painting. It's telling their story through paint and through art. It's documenting feelings with art. And so here they are sharing and talking about their life, the person who's no longer here, a special memory through painting and through coloring. They like to draw and paint a special memory of the person who's no longer here in multiple colors and on canvases, construction paper, and then they get to present it to each other. They get to present it to the group, and then they get to take it home and put it on a mantle. But it's an opportunity to express themselves and share why they have this memory that continues to live forever. People come from all over. They come from Elko, Sacramento, Lake Tahoe area, rural areas like Fallon and Fernley. And they just make that drive to get that help. Everything is free, and they get that support. And they want to be with others who are experiencing grief and loss, because a lot of times families don't understand, but we do. And this is the club that nobody wants to belong to. We do our peer support groups at the Bridge Church. And it takes a village. When we first asked if we could borrow space, we were in schools, we were in a house. A lot of organizations use whatever they can use, a house, an office, a school. And now here we are in a church. We're non-denominational. And it's just been an honor and privilege to have our families come from all over the state of Nevada and Northern California. We've got 5,000 square feet of space just to do activities and share and run around and paint, and to just talk about stuff that nobody wants to talk about. It's important to include art in our grieving program because kids get a chance to share what they're feeling on the inside. With grief, we feel it on the inside, and mourning is grief gone public, it's on the outside. And when you combine those two, children get to express both the inside and outside of their body with different colors, and they have an opportunity to share their feelings through drawing and coloring. And then they get to share their art piece, which makes sense, right? If we can't analyze it, we're like, well, why did he or she use so much black or so much red? With all the colors out on the table, that's exactly where they were, and we need to accept and respect it and know that it's a privilege when a child gets on a canvas and they share all their feelings on the art, and then they get to share it with us as a group. We think it's so important because this is what this little child was thinking about when asked, how is it going now that your father and mother are no longer here? What was it like when your grandmother was alive? Paint that memory for us, and it's a whole nother world for them. And you can just see how it just makes them happier. "16 years ago, my promise was if we could have this program to help educate, inspire, and support all these kids who are going through this grief, which we live in this death-denying society, then in 20 years there won't be as much unresolved grief in Reno, Nevada and surrounding counties. Because we knew if you built it, they would come. And we have built it, and we've seen thousands of people, and we've learned from different cultures and religions, and it does work. We give children and teens and adults an opportunity to talk about whatever they want to talk about, because society is not letting us. They want us to get over it, but we're learning to live with it.